Hello and welcome back to another tutorial. Today I am going to show you how you can create your own brand style guide. Okay, this might be a little bit lengthy of a tutorial, but I think this will be very beneficial for you, especially if you're just getting started and you're thinking of all the things that could encompass with branding. What's it going to look like? How's it going to feel? All the things. Let's work together on how you can create your own style guide just to get started, okay? Because if you utilize Canva like I do, it makes things so much easier and smoother than trying to trying to create it on your own using Paint or some other little bitty software. Uh, Even if you have Adobe software, it's not always easy to do unless you are a creative and graphic designer, such as myself. Um, but Canva is just a great way to get started. And I know a lot of people utilize it because it gives you a lot of templates. It gives you a lot of flexibility so that you can find something that does fit your style or the look and feel that you want for your business, whatever it is you're doing. Um, so I'm going to share my screen with you so that we can work on this together. Something that may be helpful is as we go through this, I do have a couple other tutorials. You'll definitely want to check out the one on building your brand color palette because we're going to be utilizing some of that in today's tutorial. Okay, so we're just going to create a document that is going to be your uh, your brand style guide. Okay, so we're going to start with just a blank document. Okay, this is just going to be something that will visually tell you what your brand is about, the colors you're using, the fonts you want to use, and possibly even your logo. Okay, Canva does allow you to create some of your own logos and designs. And if you want to grab one of those just to get started, you can totally do that as well. Because later on, as you grow your business and you get more invested in it and your business grows, you'll probably want to revisit your branding because you'll want something that's more professional, that's going to fit you a little bit better, and that's going to be done by a professional designer who knows color theory and who knows how to get that look and feel through wording and fonts and colors uh, and the look of your logo, because it's going to be on the things that you do. It's your brand that people are going to visually see. It's not the most important part of your brand, but it does help establish recognition. The main part of your brand is, of course, you. You are your brand, especially if you're in a service-based business. What you do day in and day out for your customers, for yourself, even as a business owner, that is what the most volume is to your brand. Okay, so that's a whole nother topic for another time, and I hope that I'll be able to make a tutorial more about those as time goes on. But let me just share with you how you can set up a brand style guide, okay? So we're gonna go over here and grab some elements. I like using circles, but you could use different types of shapes if you want squares with rounded corners, or whatever it is. Let's just grab some circles here. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on this page kind of to about 100% here. And I'm just going to give myself about, I don't know, a few different squares, or sorry, circles. Okay, a few circles. So a quick way to do this, instead of having to pull and drag and pull and drag, if you know how to copy and paste, it's pretty simple. You just click on the object, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and we're just going to put a bunch of them here in a row. Okay, we're going to do about 5. That should be close enough. This is just going to be for our color palette. I'm going to highlight all of those. Actually, I'm going to put this one over here at this end, and this one right here at this end. And I'm going to tidy them up, okay? So I'm going to highlight all of them. Go to position, and I'm going to tidy them up so they're all equally spaced. Okay, so I'm going to go and change the color of this one, and I'm going to pull this color palette that I created on that previous video the nature color palette, I'm just going to pull in the colors that I want to use on that. So we got browns, blues, and a light neutral color. So we've got dark all the way to light. And these are the colors that are going to be in this brand style guide. Okay, so this is just a quick reference of what colors you're going to be using when it comes to all the different things that you want your brand to reflect. So I definitely highly recommend checking out that video on how to create your brand color palette, because it will help you get these right here. Next I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some photos. So I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to type in nature. Okay, so let's say that the brand I have is to do with nature photography. Okay, so if you are a nature photographer, you're going to probably pull in your own photos and not be copying all these off of Canva. You'll have your own that you want to use, but you're just going to pull in some photos and just kind of align them here with each other, make it look nice and neat. You're just going to pick photos that are reflective of what you want to be known for. Okay, if there's keywords such as, you know, if you want to be known for landscapes, close-ups, like, you know, like this or something, whatever it is that's going to give off the vibe and feel picture-wise for your business and whatever it is you're doing. So like if we're doing nature photography here, these are some pictures we might pull in. But maybe we're thinking more along the lines of we book and schedule nature retreats. That could be an awesome business. So let's say you're booking nature retreats and you have a business where you find different venues and things because you're all about creating events and booking things that are for nature retreats. So let's just type in the word retreat here. This is kind of cute. So this could encompass some of what we're talking about here for a nature retreat. Let's see, maybe even this one here. We got people in this that are all out in the woods. So that might be something that could encompass more of our brand style here. And as you notice, you know, there's some similar colors in all of these that we're picking up. Okay, so we're just compiling things that are kind of, it's like an inspiration board, like a mood board almost. We're just laying out our colors, putting in some pictures that resemble what it is our brand is about to help us visually see what this brand is about, what we are about. Okay, if we're nature photography or booking nature retreats, this is a pretty good palette to start with. Okay, next we want to think of what are some fonts that go along with that. So maybe we want to put down here, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to put the fonts down here because we'll leave this top area for a logo idea. Okay, so we want to pick a font. What's a good font that has to do with outdoorsy, fun, maybe, let's see, let's try this. Let's try cool. What kind of thing they got? Ooh, this looks cool. High cruiser? Yeah, maybe. Maybe our thing is called Nature Expeditions. I don't know. I'm just coming up with something. So there's something that's kind of cool. It elongates that first letter. But let's take this. We're going to copy and paste again down here. We're going to pick 2, possibly 3 different kinds of lettering that's going to go with that. So maybe we'll put something kind of artsy, a little cursive in there. And then copy and paste again. So that we could use for just small details such as a signature or anything else. But we want something also that's going to be very easily readable. Okay, so if we're going to do like body of text and so forth, we might want something that's really easy to read, such as this. A grandier narrow, maybe an open source light, code even. Yeah, maybe I don't want to do all those. So this Nunito, this is kind of cool. Has a little bit rounded corners on here, but we might want to go with something that's a little bit more square, so it kind of matches our main text here. There we go. Economica. Yeah, that I see some similarities there, don't you? So these might be our three fonts that would go with. So this could be kind of the headings, main text. This might be a cute little signature text. And then this could be more of the body text. So like it has here, you have a heading text, a subheading, and a body text. So let's just say those are the three that we've chosen. So we're almost there. We've almost created a style guide. And the only thing we're lacking is a logo for this. So here is something really cool you can do. Let's go here to logo. Well, we're not going to do it here. We're going to create a new document in order to do a logo. So let's see if we go to Canva here and we want to create a nature logo. They're going to have all sorts of things to pick from, right? So you can grab any one of these and plug in what you want it to say. Find something that reflects what it is you're doing. I'm going to go with maybe more of a minimalist look, something very simple. But you'll pick one. You can change out your font on it to reflect your style guide over here. So let's say we grab this one. I like the look of this one, but now we want to make it look like our brand we got over here. Okay, we've got our colors, we've got our fonts picked out. Anytime you're like, I don't remember what this font was called, I've done that before. What you can do is you could actually just be able to click on it and read up here what that font is, or you could take time and put this little small bit of text, and it's called High Cruiser. So that way you have it there and you know what that text is. This one here is called Signature. And then this one here is Economica. So that helps you remember the name of it in case you're just not sure. And that way, if you ever hand this off to somebody else, like, hey, here you're doing my design work and I need graphics or whatever, here's some of the things that I wanted to encompass. These are the colors I use. These are some pictures that resemble a lot of things about my brand. My nature retreats are going to be always near mountains and wooded areas. We're going to be focusing on nature itself. And these are my fonts that I prefer to use. They're going to be so excited thinking, yay, that work is already done. All I got to do is pull from that. It's a great resource and then just plug things in. So let's say we're going to use this back here in our logo. We're going to click on this and we're going to type in, what was that again? High Cruiser, right? I hope this is super helpful for you all. And if there's anything, let's see, we can make those bold. We don't have to make those bold. All right, so we changed the lettering. Now we're going to put in naturist and expeditions right here. So we can put that there. And that has our name. Let's say we want just naturist and we want to do expeditions in a different font. Can we do that? Absolutely, you can. So here's an easy way to do that to make it not so complicated, okay? You're just going to cut that out. We're going to copy and paste this right below here. And we're going to paste in, actually I can't paste in now. We're going to write expeditions here. But we are going to take this and make it that little script font that we used earlier. What was the name of that? Signature. But as I was saying, ooh, that looks cool, doesn't it? So we can put Naturist Expeditions here. We might even want to make that a little bit bigger. You can always make it overlap a little, get really close. That looks awesome. All right, so the only thing now is to change our colors. So we're going to go over here and maybe use the blue. And then this font color might be dark brown. And we might use Expeditions, and we might put that in either lighter, keep it dark, gray. I like this. Okay, because we want Naturist maybe to really stand out. So there's a quick way that we can do that. And you can always copy the fonts, paste them down here, and just change your lettering out. So this has a white background. What's it gonna look like if we do this background? Let's find out. Let's change this color to our light color. Let's